Hello guys and welcome back. Today I wanted to make a video about skincare. I feel like I get asked about skincare a lot and I feel like I've never really done a video like this before. I talk a lot about skincare and favourites and things like that, but today's video is going to be 5 products that changed my skin, which sounds really drastic and like changed it forever, but just as a bit of a disclaimer, I've never had bad skin in terms of acne or any major issues. I have normal to dry skin depending on the time of year. I am prone to a little bit of eczema, and as of the last few years, actually that's more recent. But today I wanted to talk through my favourite products that I've actually noticed an actual difference, and quite quickly. Most products you'll use them for say a month or whatever before you notice kind of any change. These ones are actually like, they are the staple and foundation of my skincare routine, and I've noticed a massive difference from using them. So I'm going to start off with the one that I've been most impressed with. This is actually what sparked this video, because I've been resisting trying this product for ages. I don't even know why. So I've been recommended it by a few friends, and I got pushed over the edge by Caroline Hirons. So I'm sure a lot of you, if you're watching this video, have probably had the same thing happen to you. And she's spoken about this product for ages, and I just happened to watch one of her Instagram lives which is completely dedicated to it, and it is P50. So if you don't know what this is or haven't heard of it before, it's a very famous product, but it's not like a big name brand in terms of kind of usual brands that you hear about in the beauty world. It's from a French company called Biologique, Recherche, and previously I think you had to have a consultation to be able to get hold of this, but you can actually buy it online. I've had a few questions because I mentioned this, and some people said, how did you get it without going in store, because I actually bought it during lockdown. And actually they do have like an online tool where you put in your details and you can get it through that. So I bought mine online. I've been using it most nights. Sometimes I do forget. It's a liquid exfoliator, so it's basically acid based. The one thing that I would say with this, it smells, and people say it smells awful, it just smells like vinegar. Like, if you don't mind vinegar, it just smells like putting vinegar on your face. To me, it's no big deal. But my God, I've noticed such a huge difference to my skin from using this. And I use chemical exfoliants in my routine anyway, whether or not they're glycolic acid based. I'm usually using some kind of AHA, BHA kind of toner or cleanser. This like really beats them all. It's expensive. I believe it's about £60, but I've been using it for, I'd say, probably a couple of months now, and I haven't used up that much. I actually don't apply it on a cotton pad, which you're supposed to. I put it on my hands, go like this, and put it on with my hands, which I feel might freak some people out, but actually, like, I feel like it gets wasted if you use a cotton pad or a reusable cotton pad. It's a little bit wasted. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. Also, I do apologise if I'm a bit sweaty and flustered in this video. I've decided to film it on what is possibly the hottest day of the year. I do have an iced coffee. I might just take a sip because I'm feeling a little bit frazzled. So anyway, it's like 500 degrees in my room. That has changed my skin, and if you're thinking about getting it, get it. And if you're looking for a different liquid chemical exfoliant, then I would definitely recommend it. The one thing I would say is there's a few different versions, which is why they make you do the kind of skin assessment before you order it as such or buy it, so they make sure you're getting the best one. I have just the original P50 one, but there is also one that is made, and this is when you have to go and watch Caroline's video because I don't know what I'm talking about here, but it's like the original 1950 formula or something, 1970 formula or something like that, that has a chemical in it that is legal in the States but not in the EU, so we can't get hold of that. But if you're in the States, there's an even stronger one. It also stings a bit. Warning, but not for a lot, just a little zing, a nice sting. The other thing that I have noticed change my skin is using hyaluronic acid serum, and I feel like this is something that a lot of you will be using anyway, but if you're not, I would recommend using hyaluronic acid like no matter what your skin type is, because it's just the best hydrating serum for your skin. The one I use is from the Inkey list, and this is really affordable, really basic hyaluronic acid serum, really nice. But I'm putting that with its kind of older sister, which is this one, and this is more of a recent addition to my skincare routine. This is Polyglutamic acid from the Inkey list also. This, like this as well, but this combined with the P50, smoothest skin I've ever had in my life. Literally, it feels like baby soft skin, and it, yeah, just incredible. So this is similar, as far as I'm aware. I'm not a scientist, I don't know, you know, I'm just a consumer expert, as people like to call me, but definitely a consumer, not necessarily an expert. But in terms of the science, this is basically like a larger molecule, as far as I'm aware, and how this works. This kind of sits on the surface of the skin and hydrates in terms of like the top layer and being a barrier, whereas this kind of penetrates and then it absorbs. It's something like 50,000 times its weight in water or something crazy like that. Anyway, these two together, major hydration, and this leaves your skin feeling super smooth. Another great tip with this, if you like a really light coverage, kind of dewy complexion, mix it with your foundation. Dear God, it's good. So yeah, these three together are just like the holy grail, the dream. The other thing I want to talk about, and I've spoken about loads before, is the Drunk Elephant A-Passioni Retinol. This has been, it's still to date, I've tried so many just over the counter, not over the counter, it's not even, is it over the counter? Non-prescription. So yeah, over the counter retinols. I've never tried prescription retinol because I don't think I'm quite there yet. But in terms of like the what you can buy just from any old brand on the high street, this is the strongest one. It's the only one I've had a real reaction to, but actually once you get past that and get past the kind of skin peeling phase, this stuff is really good. And as you can tell, this is my second tube of it. I don't actually use it very often. Now I'm using this. They very much recommend that you stay away from using retinol, more so prescription retinol, I think, with this. I think it's not going to burn your face off, but just be very careful. So now I use this probably every week, every 2 weeks probably, and I don't make sure I don't use that at the same time or the day before, so I have like a few days off that. Anyway, those are like, this is another thing that genuinely takes a bit longer. I'd say it takes maybe a month to notice like the full benefit of this, but genuinely like I noticed a real change in my skin. The other one I wanted to talk about is vitamin C. Actually, there are two vitamin C products that have made it into this video. The first one being more of a long-term effect is the Henriksen Banana Bright vitamin C serum. This is 15% vitamin C with PHA hyaluronic acid, so it's kind of like all of those things mixed together in one. This is not as strong in terms of noticing an immediate effect, but I've been using this for a couple of months now and I absolutely love it. It's the most divine serum, and I've really noticed a difference in the brightness of my skin and the like radiance. Like I feel like it doesn't look as dull since I've been using this. Really like that a lot. But the other one, which is a more interesting product, and I've spoken about this quite a few times before, this is Fresh Vitamin Nectar Vitamin C Glow Powder, and this isn't something that I use every day. This is something I probably use when I have a special occasion, or if my skin is feeling particularly dull and I just want to give it a real kind of like refresh. So essentially this comes in like two separate different sachets on either side. You mix it into a kind of paste on your hand, massage it into your skin for 30 seconds and rinse it off, and it feels and looks like you've had a facial. And it's one of those instant fix skincare products that are really quite rare in terms of not just moisturizing your skin. Like it really makes a noticeable difference straight away. Like I said, not something you'd use every day, but like a real, this stuff is amazing. And then the last two are a little bit different because one of them is not necessarily skincare, but in terms of people commenting on my skin, this product has made the biggest difference that I've noticed in a while. I've noticed a lot of people comment on my skin when I've been using this. It's a fake tan. Obviously tanning your face like makes a noticeable difference to your skin, and you look, you know, more glowing and more healthy, not quite so pasty. You might be able to tell I haven't used it in a few weeks because I am looking quite pasty. But when I do use this, I've never gotten so many compliments on my tan and people thinking that it's a natural tan as opposed to using fake tan, and that's the difference, because let's face it, fake tan works, right? It just depends on how natural it looks. This is so brilliant because you can mix it with your moisturizers. If you want to, you can apply it as a serum on its own if you want to. It's like a click pen, so you drop the product down. It does have a bit of a guide color, so you can kind of see it on your hands and stuff to wash it off, things like that. So this is brilliant. The best kind of facial fake tan I've ever used personally. And then last but not least, this isn't an instant change product for me, but this product, I've included it and it takes it over 5. This is way more than 5 products. This is like a bonus product right here. And I'm also like presuming that you're taking these as one product, which is also a lie. There's too many good ones. This is a Sarah Chapman Ultimate Cleanse. This is a balm cleanser, but I've included this because this product has changed my skin, because it's been the first cleanser that I've really fallen in love with. It's my all-time favorite cleanser. It makes me genuinely enjoy cleansing, and it therefore makes me cleanse properly more often than I would be if I didn't have it in my life, if you know what I mean. Some of those nights where you're really tired and you just feel like doing a bit of a half-assed cleanse and going to bed, or not even cleansing and going to bed. We've all been there. Mostly when you're drunk, when I'm drunk anyway, face down on the pillow, wake up the next morning with my eyelashes like stuck together. Yeah, this just makes you love cleansing, or makes me love cleansing, and therefore it's changed my skin because it's meant that I cleanse all the time and I love it, and it's just a joy to use, and my skin is better off because of it. So yeah, that is it for my skincare video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna drink the rest of my iced coffee now. I feel like it's been very much neglected. And I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.